Jim Hanifan was an All-American in college at California and played in the Canadian Football League for one season. Eventually, he was an assistant coach at Utah and California, then at San Diego State with Don Coryell. He came to St. Louis and helped develop the record-setting offensive line with the Big Red, and developed a reputation as the best offensive line coach in the business. Some believe it was the best offensive line in NFL history. He left with Coryell and coached 1 year in San Diego, only to return as head coach of the football Cardinals for 6 seasons. Jim found out that Bill Bidwell had fired him at the end of the 1985 season when the locks to his office were changed at halftime of the last game of the season. Jim later coached the offensive line at Atlanta and Washington. He then returned to St. Louis to coach the Rams offensive line for 7 seasons and helped Dick Vermeil and the greatest show on turf win the Super Bowl.
Big guys, I love them. I love them. They're great people, great people.
When the NFL Hall of Fame voters finally decide to induct an assistant coach at Canton, Jim Hanifan, the best offensive line coach in history, should be the first to walk through the doors. What does a retired coach do in his spare time? For Jim Hanifan, he cooks a mean burger. We are proud to welcome 2 great coaches, Don Coryell and Jim Hanifan, into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.